With everything going on, Nora began to think. Ishaka refused to work. He slept all day. No food, no money, no job. And Ishaka, on the other hand, was doing this to manipulate Nora, to use her glory for his own benefit. So Nora tried borrowing money from people, hoping to start something on her own. But all her efforts came to nothing. She sat down, thinking about the words of the native doctor. Then she said to herself, "If I can use my glory to make my husband and me rich without hurting anyone, then I have to do it. This suffering is too much." So, both Ishaka and Nora decided to go see the native doctor. When they arrived, the native doctor took Ishaka outside. They spoke for about 20 minutes before coming back in, but Nora couldn't hear a word. The native doctor sat down and told them that the ritual had certain rules. They must not bring any man or woman as a lover into their matrimonial bed. Both of them agreed. The native doctor continued, "Young lady, sometimes you may feel a sharp pain in your stomach, but don't panic. It won't harm you." Nora replied, "Okay, sir." She had no idea that her real problems were just beginning. After the ritual, they went home. The next day, the application they had submitted 2 years ago finally got a response. People started sending them money. Contracts appeared everywhere. Doors of wealth opened. But Ishaka changed. He began partying, changing women like clothes, and spending less and less time with Nora. She would call him repeatedly, 20 missed calls, and he wouldn't pick up. When he did come home, any attempt at conversation turned into arguments. He began belittling Nora, making her feel small and worthless. A month later, Nora started feeling strange spirits leaving her body while she slept. She would try to wake Ishaka, but he remained unresponsive. She grew increasingly worried. Soon, she began experiencing sharp pains every time she became pregnant. After each painful episode, she would lose the baby. When she told Ishaka, he accused her of being a witch, claiming she was eating the babies. Little did she know, Ishaka and the native doctor had deceived her. So Nora rushed to the hospital to find out if something was wrong with her. But the doctor said she was perfectly fine. That was when she remembered the native doctor's words. "If you ever feel pain, don't panic." She quickly rushed home. When she got there, Ishaka was in their room with another woman. Nora tried to remind him about the native doctor's warning, but Ishaka refused to listen. Nora cried and cried until she could no longer bear it. So she stood up and went straight to the native doctor's place. She explained everything she had been experiencing, but the native doctor told her that it was the repercussion of the ritual. He then told her not to try getting pregnant anymore, because she would never be able to have children again. Nora was shocked. He had never mentioned that before. That was when the native doctor confessed that Ishaka already knew about it. Nora became angry and heartbroken. "My womb was mine. My glory was mine. You took everything from me. And what did I gain from all this?" She cried as she picked up her bag and ran back home. Back at home, she was devastated. She couldn't bear the pain, so she went to meet an old woman and told her everything. The old woman listened and then said, "You asked the devil for money and fame. Did you think it was free? The devil gives with the right hand and takes back with the left. Sometimes God slows your process to save you from sorrow and pain, but you wanted it fast, so Satan added more suffering to it. Seek God, you need him." The old woman told Nora to go home. Nora confronted Ishaka, and Ishaka admitted that it was part of his agreement with the native doctor, and nothing could be done about it. He then told Nora that he was in love with Kate. Nora was shocked. She didn't say a word. The next day, she packed her things and went to the convent. Ishaka didn't call her, didn't look for her. He continued his life with Kate. A few months later, everything began to fall apart for him. He started losing contracts and went bankrupt. The only property he had left was the house in his name. But when Kate discovered there was no money left, she convinced him to sell the house. Soon, Ishaka became poorer than he had ever been. He was cleaning sewage pits, doing trash jobs, just to survive. People mocked him. He started searching everywhere for Nora, but she was nowhere to be found. She was in the convent, serving God and taking care of the elderly and little children. Ishaka regretted everything, but it was too late. Drop a comment if you liked the story.